This is just so exciting to watch. This lady with her grandchildren, they're feeding seagulls. And what do we have here? We have pigeons. Yeah, we have pigeons and the seagulls. They're all feeding together. And notice they're not fighting. Simply because they can look on the ground and they can see it's abundance. It's enough for everyone. You know? But now the pigeons are more calmer. The pigeon is a lot more like use to people than the seagulls. Now, mind you, seagulls, they'll come right on the side of you and take your food and stuff like that. They're very brave birds. But let's regard this to life, right? Let's regard this to life. Persons who live in scarcity most of the times, they normally clan together. They're going to say, well, this is my kind and only my kind can eat because we dominate this area. It's more us than you. So they don't share, okay? In life, you have human beings. We on this planet, and we tend to make a separation between ourselves. All of us, we come from one people. All of us are humans, you know. You cut us, all us bleed the same blood. But it's because of scarcity. It's because of the lack mentality. It's because of the mindset that we were always being taught that there's not enough for all of us. There's not enough to go around. But guys, look at this. The birds know that these people, they come and feed them every morning or every so often. So they be here at a certain time, okay? They know that it's a certain thing that they have to do each and every day in order to get their foods and stuff. You know, notice what the seagulls doing. The seagulls is getting their piece, flying away, storing it and coming back or whatever they do. But now the pigeons are going to stay right here and they're going to continue eating. They're going to continue eating until all go. And they eat a lot faster and you know, but seagulls have they already been taught that we must protect our food. We must take our stuff and put it aside and, you know, but the pigeons, they just keep eating. That's what they do. So in life, you know, who are you? What it is are you doing? You know, guys, it's important to decipher whether if we're gonna live life in abundance or live life in a scarcity mentality. Okay. For me, I feel like this planet, it has more than enough resources for everyone, more than enough foods. If we continue being consumers on this planet without being producers, then it's always just going to be like it's a dogfight, a survival mode. We are living an illusion. We should not live in survival mode because we are not pressed for air. We're not pressed for food or water or anything. If you look at this world is made up of 90% water. 90% water, 10% land. Alright? Or probably 95% water. The land is for cultivating the food. The plants, the trees. If you look at one fruit tree, guys, look at one stem, one branch, and see how much fruit it actually bears. There's always enough to go around. Alright? So share with someone today. That's my message. Thank you. Pigeons and seagulls and the kids are just enjoying themselves. That's life. That's the way it should be.